just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So 50 Cent's baby mother, Shaniqua Tompkins, did an interview, and she talks about 50 not coming to their son's graduation. She also said a whole bunch of other things. Talking about child support. She said that she had a job, but 50 blocked her job. Her job was, of course, that TLC show that was on with the Otherwise, and she didn't get any money from that. She said, I filed taxes. TLC sent me a 1099, but 50, I guess, blocked her from being on the show. So when he tells her get a job, she said, I did have a job. She also said that she ignores his phone calls. Now here she is talking about how 50 Cent treats their son.
He went on Kelly and Michael saying that my son, he's going to turn 17 and we have this great relationship and his friends love me. And I'm like, wait a minute. You haven't seen your son in almost 2 years. He hasn't seen his son since May 2012. He hasn't spoken to Marquise since the text messages where he told him, F you, I have another child, lose my number. And Marquise, I haven't spoken to him since.
All right. She also says that he was abusive toward her as well, and she thinks that he's hurt because she left him. She's like, let's be clear, I left him, and it reinforced all the abandonment issues that he suffered as a child, she said, and about him never knowing his dad, about his mom dying when he was only 9 years old. Here's what she says about the abuse.
I'm very much a homebody, so he started to see my behaviors changing a little bit because I did meet someone. He didn't find out about it. I think he just had a clue. Where's your mom? Like, she's always home. Like, he's in Connecticut recording with El Cool J at the time he came home, and I wasn't there. And when I got home, he just lost it. Even when my daughter walked in the room, he still was hitting me. Then he just broke down and cried. But that's why I say it's so scary, because he was hitting me in one moment, he's angry, but then the next minute he's in my lap crying like a baby.
I don't understand the point of the interview. I watched it, and she kept saying that she never gets to tell her side of the story, but that's only because nobody wants to hear your side of the story, I guess.
I mean, I guess on her, I don't know who's telling the truth, because like we said, there's always three sides to a story, his side, her side, and what really happened. Mm-hmm. But I can understand, when you get talked about a lot in the media because you were with somebody famous, and then no one knows what, according to you, really happened. I'm sure she has her own side.
Well, she should have been smarter and tried to get a book deal. Why are you giving away?
50 owns it. 50 owns her rights. She owns her rights for a book deal, owns her right for
She can't really
movie,
do anything. She can't move.
I don't even think she's supposed to do that interview.
So all she can do is an interview. Okay, now it all makes sense, I guess.
So, I mean, we don't know what really happened, but, I mean, we'll see what happens. And 50 was calling her during the interview, and she was ignoring his phone calls while it was happening. All right, now, you want to hear some good news? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, a couple that got married, they eloped. That is Waka, Flocka, and his girlfriend, well, I guess now his wife, Tammy Rivera. They got married, apparently, according to Waka's mom, Deb. She said that Waka kept his word. He said he was going to marry her, and he did it on his terms. It was very cute to me. She said they got a marriage license about 2 weeks ago without her knowing it. She said she wanted to be a part of it, but they are still going to have something later, have a service and a party and all of that. But she said she's happy about it, and she said that he's very responsible.
Salute to Flocka. I refuse to say Waka Flocka of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Flocka is much more than that show.
Round of applause to you.
Yeah, shout out to Flocka.
All right, Whitney Houston, her family is very upset that Lifetime is making a movie about her life. They feel like Whitney's too big to be on Lifetime.
I agree.
I agree with that, too. Her movie should be in theaters.
I think definitely
a tremendous story, tremendous songs, tremendous career. Mm-hmm. You can't just put her on Lifetime.
The only movie I remember from Lifetime is Fantasia, and that movie was horrible. Fantasia couldn't even play herself. That's how terrible that movie was.
I don't even remember that one.
Whitney Houston does not need to be on the same network that aired a Fantasia movie, okay?
Nah, I agree.
All right, well, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right,